welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hawkeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot.
Just steamrolling the defense. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Comes out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hawkeyes will have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Skips away from pressure. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to pass it on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
It's complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Keeps looking downfield. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
It's a draw. Fights off a defender. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Takes the easy completion. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Can't get him to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dances away from the heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Northwestern right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense, quick tempo. This time they'll go to the running game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Wildcats are on the move.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ambrose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Trying to punch it in.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a line.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Iowa has the ball back on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This off.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights. It's good. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Iowa. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up 14 over Purdue. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Northwestern wants to go quickly. They go right back to it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Wicks. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Way too close to punt. Way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Handoff to the fullback. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that 1st down, don't
hit the afterburners, kid. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Hawkeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Zings it complete to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Bringing it back, it's Wicks. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's in pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And how about... on that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 4. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through